Where do you sleep at night? I sleep on a mattress. I'm going to heat up one pizza slice for 1 minute. I'm going to spend that minute walking over to this place just to walk back. There we go. I did it. I did it, guys. Do I have esoteric wisdom? No, we're just gonna chill out, man. We're just gonna chill out, man. I slept the day away. And now I'm going to put a lot of grated Parmesan cheese. While I watch Quahog. Roots Chris. He's gonna die. He dead.
No, Romeo's dead. Now he can't enjoy Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and Servantine 2 for 1 Fridays.
Yeah. All my shit got copyright struck. I'm gonna handsome man, I think. Call me back. My session's crashing, can't remember how to act. I rode away to the crack. I was swimming, but I'm slipping through the crack. Conquering the world. Down there, the beach, back ready to town. Trying to make something last. Didn't call me back. You been on my mind for a minute. You know the secret I kept hidden, you're the piece that I've been missing in the rain. Did I get up and know the distance? Let's drive like there's no limit on the gas. I'll let my credit cards back. And the sky comes falling down. Kill me. Sit on a mountain smoking Marlboro Black, singing hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Hey yeah, 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 hey yeah. Hey, 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 Yahweh, hey, 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 I don't want to call you back. Everyone I love is dead and buried in a casket. Nothing good ever lasts. I can't use my mind.
I can only imagine what it must have been like for them on that very first Christmas.
Yeah, it was probably very moving and fictional. Jesus lived with us for like a week. What else do you need?
Jesus lived with us for like a week. I'm eating pizza and watching Family Guy, and I figured I would check in with everybody because I did not really check in with anybody before, and we will reorient our ship and we will keep moving forward because that's what we do, guys. The world is going crazy. I have not watched any. They're all gone. I did not watch any single. Everybody's going crazy on the internet right now about Trump's executive orders and what he's doing, and I'm thinking, what's the fucking point, man? Why stress yourself out over this garbage? And you could be watching Peter Griffin as a carpenter in a Jesus story. Can Lois talk? Joseph and Mary sitting in the Middle East. Does anybody know what the fuck the government has done in its first 12 days in office. Didn't they reveal what the New Jersey drones are?
Listen, I'll see you later, okay? I've gotta go sit in a circle with the other women and stare off into the fields.
You got a date. Yeah, just hope it goes better than my last one.
Wow, Joseph, that was great.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm a little disappointed. When you said I could do you in your mud hut, I thought you meant some nuts.
I want to do her in her mud hut.
So very Joseph began
Okay, I'm going to check what Trump has done today.
dates Joseph couldn't get first base. Not just because Mary was a virgin, but because baseball would not be invented for 1,800 years and nobody knew what the hell he was talking about. You know, this is the same 50 basket we drowned my sister in.
Why do presidents go golfing all day? Can anyone tell me?
He was born on a grounding week, so. Shoot.
Oh, look at that. There's hardly any blood. You're very healthy.
Well, I try to take care of myself.
Joseph, this is the most fun I've had in a while.
That's good. That's good. Pull your pants down.
What?
Come on, this is our seventh date.
Same.
Completely natural. Birds do it. Bees do it. Dinosaurs, when we live alongside, do it.
Joseph, I can't. People will talk.
So what? They'll talk in Aramaic. You understand that? I don't.
Look, you're very sweet, but I have to save myself.
Oh, there's only 30 people in the whole world, and you're related to half of them. Can't believe how hard you're making me work.
Well, I do have a very good virginity coach. No. Okay, I think I got it. How's this? No. Look, I can't explain it, but something is telling me to wait. Something deep, deep inside of me.
Stop talking like that, or I swear to God, I'm gonna pop hay all over this planet.
You're silly. Come on, let's just watch the show. Yeah, I know that girl. That's Donna Magdalene, and her sister's a bigger slut than she is.
Haha, Bible. I made a world's gonna end stream, and I'm watching a Bible rendition Family Guy episode.
Hey, look, it's the burning bush. Hail Mary, full of guys. Oh, come on, you faithful. Come on, guys, it's really dirty.
Hi, Joseph.
Hey, Mary, what's going on?
Well, I just thought I'd take a break from pooping in the open street to come see you.
It's great.
Listen, can you come by my house later? There's something important I have to share with you.
Okay, sure. I'll come by around that Friday day when the sun goes away and we're all terrified he'll never come back.
Okay, bye.
I know. Now, what do you got going on there? I think I might hang out in the town square. I hear oracles from Greece is sending a funny message, and I want to be there when it arrives. Yes. Hey, Mary.
Okay, Joseph, come on in.
Thanks. Hey, listen, I just got tickets to see Sherry.
Their relationship
Blam!
was over. This person was single. Like,
She was single.
or they were living single, or they said that they were single.
Good, fuck that Ferrisburg location.
They could
Mary's
be
pregnant.
manipulating.
With God's baby, guys. You know what that means?
Like, they could have told you that they were single, Sanj.
It means somebody's lying about if I was single. Okay, there's nothing in the Discord. This is why I have a whiteboard. I'm gonna wait till this episode is over.
But they have an ex.
God, I'm getting attracted to cartoon characters, guys. I think it's over for me. I think it's over for me. My days of rambunctious youth are over, and now I'm like, man, Lois is kind of hot. Lois is kind of hot, man.
Great actors with someone that couldn't turn me on with 8 clappers. And the saddest thing is like
Spanish ring, then you hide it in 3 cops. In a weak spot with 3 glocks. In a search warrant, they search for me. I'm a sad soul. Probably rap till I'm mad hole. It sound worse than DOC with a bad cold. I'm sending my rock like a freestyle.
Okay. We're seeing if anyone responded to my messages on Facebook Marketplace. And then we're going to figure out what Trump did. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's okay.
Welcome to Tackling Life with Fred and Sydney, brought to you by Experience.
Question number 1, tackling quarterbacks or
I just want to know when the electric cars are coming.
If I had to choose tackling quarterbacks, you know why? Because it's so easy to tackle subscriptions with Experience.
easy?
They can help cancel those subscriptions that we don't even need. When you get to save your time and your money, I'll go tackle those quarterbacks, even though it's hard. Download the Experience app now.
Women. Yeah. I was doing something. I'm looking up Trump's executive orders. I want to see if it's all a bunch of hogwash.
There's an easier way to bank and get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave.
The highlight of the day is Mahomes getting the new iPhone 16 at T-Mobile. But Apple tackles hustle down T-Mobile like a dog chasing squirrel, chasing a nut. If T-Mobile get iPhone 16 on us. We now return to A Christmas Carol. I am the ghost of Christmas past. Oh, hello. I am here to show you how you lost your way. Okay. How long is this gonna take? I don't know. Maybe 8 minutes? Okay, hang on. I just gotta use the bathroom.
The Rock of Gibraltar, man. The Rock of Gibraltar, man. What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? The Rock of Gibraltar.
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Wait, you haven't got it yet? No. Okay, here we go. All right, kids, gather around. I'm gonna make a really terrible call to bring in heaven.
Hello.
Hi, Aunt Helen. It's Peter, Lois, and the whole family. We're calling to say Merry Christmas.
The Rock of Gibraltar.
We were just calling to... Have a good night, Aunt Helen. Stop, kid. Okay, nobody talk. Just wait for her to talk. We just wanted to...
Okay. The phrase "the Rock of Gibraltar" kept hitting my head over and over and over again. I looked it up. It just means that's what David in the Bible would say when something was safe or firm.
Everybody listen up while I stuff the rest of this rhetoric down your throats. Now, if you remember, Mary and Joseph were on their way to Bethlehem. I remember when this was all desert.
You know, when the baby comes, we could probably homeschool him. I can count up to 9.
Yeah, hey, so tell me one more time how it is that God got you pregnant.
I'll smite you.
So, you guys are going to Bethlehem,
smite you. Mega's a donkey. Mega's an Uber. Donkey. I'll go back to sleep.
Guys, this says a king of kings will be born in Bethlehem, and we have to go and pay tribute. Hey, let me say that.
This isn't my hallway.
Isn't your mother-in-law visiting tomorrow?
I can't believe we're already here.
It's amazing how small the world is now thanks to mules and camels. They're anyway just like that.
My, you can really tell we're in the big city now.
Yeah, they got everything here. They got restaurants, they got museums, they even got movies. Coming soon. Get ready to start seeing double. It's Ben Him and Ben Hur. Starring Adam Sandler and Adam Sandler? Yoo-hoo, Benny! That's my brother on that chariot. I'm driving here. Whoa! Oh, that's gotta hurt. And introducing that joke. Ben Him and Ben Hur. Even Noah would put these two together. Cover your privates. Everyone can Coliseum. Meanwhile, the three wise men were making their way across the desert. Hey, did you hear they're coming out with 4 more commandments? All that stuff does is interfere with small business. I don't know. They're out of water. We gotta stop somewhere. Look, that's King Herod's palace. Maybe we can get water over there. Wow, look at that classy Middle Eastern house with gold and marble. People will always want to live next to big Middle Eastern houses with gold and marble. I'm so bored. How's the TV coming? We are a long way off. Excuse me. We're 3 wise men on a long journey. Could we trouble you for some water? Sure. Not quite wise enough to pack it in, huh? So, what brings you to Judea? We're on our way to Bethlehem to see a magic baby. Magic baby? Was it your conference? Rabbit in the hat? Will you let someone in the audience punch him in the stomach? I'd like to punch a baby in the stomach. You can't touch this baby. He's the Messiah. Yes. You're even calling him the King of Kings. Yuck. He already sounds like a dick. Okay, then how about this? I'm the King of Kings. Ha! New name, Golden. Sounds like somebody's a little threatened. No, I'm not. The guy who feels threatened makes sure all his advisors are shorter than him. Ah, you said it, King. That's totally big guy. You know what? Still, just to be safe, I should probably kill that baby. Then Jodie Foster will love me.
Welcome to the Motel Shiksa. We won't leave the light on for you. Because what, am I working for the electric company?
Yes, we were wondering if you had a room available.
Sorry, we're all booked up. Cher is in town. You won't find a room in the city.
No room? Joseph, what are we gonna do?
You don't want me. I got this covered. No rooms, eh? Well, perhaps you have a room for my good friend, Fistful of Sand.
Where's your money?
Spend it on sand.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
But sir, please, my wife is with child and about to give birth. And I am with Burrito and about to do the same.
Sir, if you don't leave now, I'm gonna have to call IXII.
We did. I don't know, Julian. Yours is better though. We probably should have waited for yours.
Joseph, I wanted this broken.
She's gonna have a baby, everybody.
You better have some place for us.
Mm.
Let's
Well, there's a manger out back. You can stay there.
That's fine.
Hermione Manger. Jesus is getting born in the Family Guy manger as we speak. Is that Cher? It's a fucking advert. It's a fucking advert. Okay, I will figure out how to replace my warranty for my phone.
You really are insane. Who are you texting?
That's a big purchase.
Relax. I got pre-qualified in and shop toward my monthly budget, so I know it's a good decision, unlike Jenny's new piercing.
And now taxes? Well, you can turn the tax app. File your taxes yourself, 100% free, and 5 days past due. Now this is taxes. Follow the app like to get to. Switch to TurboTax. Do it yourself.
Ready to party? I'm talking about Jackpot Party, the leading free-to-play mobile slots game that always gives you more. More Vegas action, more casino favorites, and the latest slots. Play Jackpot Party and win amazing surprises just for logging in. Download Jackpot Party for free and get a 45 million point bonus. Jackpot Party, a party in every spin.
I love you, Shuster. And I'm not just any millennial.
Wait there, come look at my sandwich.
Which means
This is the point where I was watching anime. What is that?
It's a grilled 3 sandwich.
How did you? Why did you? How are you gonna flip it?
I don't know yet.
Figure it out, Lauren. You gotta see. Don't let it burn.
This is wow. Well, Lauren,
Ghost
you
Code
got it.
Gaming, what up?
One-sided
No.
sandwiches.
Go fuck yourself.
Never mind. I stand corrected. Wow.
I'm watching a triple grit.
Yeah.
Fuck your request to be moderator. Look at this grilled cheese.
3 pieces of bread in the sandwich. I thought it couldn't be done unless it was all stacked, but
Wait there, come look at my sandwich.
this is important when I was watching anime. What is that?
It's a grilled 3 sandwich.
How did you? Why did you? How are you gonna flip it?
It's a
I don't know
3
yet.
Figure it out,
sandwich.
Lauren. You gotta see. Don't let it burn.
It's a triple
This
bread
is-
sandwich.
Wow.
What the fuck you got going on? Look at
Well,
this.
Lauren, you've done it. There have been one-sided sandwiches.
Oh,
two-sided
okay,
sandwiches.
okay.
Never mind. I stand corrected.
Leave it.
Wow.
You stand corrected.
Yeah, she's figured it out. 3 pieces of bread in the sandwich. I thought it couldn't be done unless it was all stacked, but wow. Wow.
Figured it out. And it's gonna be delicious.
He's a genius.
It's gonna be toasted on all 3 sides.
Dear God.
Your sister.
She's a genius.
She is. She is. The 3 cheese.
Okay, that got
My
changed.
world, everyone's a pony, and they all eat rainbows and poop butterflies.
That's beautiful, Katie.
My
Relax, Lord. Yo, relax. Pay attention. You want to play this shit. Why are you coming home for school now? Let it fucking clean. Go to your fucking room. Go to your room. Go. 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 Go.
What if I told you you could get premium
If you're young,
outdoor gear and a $100 gas tank absolutely free? There's a catch. Listen up. If you're tired of unreliable outdoor gear ruining your adventure, it's time to switch to BattleBox. BattleBox is the ultimate subscription for battle-tested survival gear. Every month, you get hand-picked tools and equipment that help you tackle the wild, or just be better prepared.
if you're young, just don't listen to people who haven't done what they're telling you about. It's always important to consider the source. If they tell you don't live your dream, check very carefully and see what dream it looked like they were living. All those people that 10 years ago were saying get a good job, those jobs are bankrupt. All the people that say you got to put your money in the bank, baby, that bank folded. The only thing that you can count on is your God and yourself. And only half of that's true. If you're young, just don't listen to people who haven't done what they're telling you.
I got 9.9 out of 10 after 327 women rated me. Let's see your talent. Let's see your.
Let's go, guys.
I'm scared, bro. I don't feel safe, bro.
Dude, calm down. These are great guys.
These are great guys.
Don't worry, Fred. Police are here to help us.
Bro, I'm scared for my life right now, bro. I don't.
No. The police are here to help us. Don't be afraid at all, okay, pal? Trust me, they're great guys.
Let's go, guys.
I'm scared, bro. I don't feel safe, bro.
Dude, calm down. These are great guys.
These are great guys?
Don't want to be fair. Police,
Bro, nah, bro.
police are here to help us.
I'm
okay?
scared for my life right now, bro. I don't...
No. The police are here to help us. Don't be afraid at all, okay, pal? Trust me, they're great guys.
If you can promise yourself one thing this year, it's to look out for yourself. Make this the year of change, the year of knowing your needs, of becoming someone you're proud of. We all have our shortcomings and pieces of ourselves.
Fuck you.
Know could be better.
Fuck you.
NPCs will always turn on you. People who have no soul have no loyalty. There's a reason why love, L-O, and loyalty, L-O, go hand in hand. Because if you do not show any loyalty, you're not capable of love. Flat the fuck out. NPC.
We'd never talk back because if we talked back, my mom would get the red willow. But she told us the red willow, the Creator gave us Adewaka, means God. He gave us the go ahead to use the red willow on you kids. Otherwise, if you don't, you're going to become evil people someday. That's what she used to say. So we're scared of the red willow, but she said, God said, you got to smudge the first red willow you put in your home. You got to smudge it so Creator knows you did the right thing. And then what was it, below the knees or above the knees? That's the only place where she was allowed to switch it. That's the only place, otherwise it's abuse, he said. And then that stung right there. Because I got a lot of it. We'd never talk back. Because if we talk back, my mom would get the...
You would hate to see me reach my full potential. You want me robbing, popping mileage, popping pistol. I'm going to college, cut to the Yankees, I'm influential. Thought it was Congress, they ain't know this was a presidential. They ain't know.
Rothschild family history. This is an antique family photo. A lot of you want to know what it meant. Who was the nanny with the horns? It's not a nanny. It has to do with like this tradition, custom, ritualistic ball. And it's called the Rothschild Surrealist Ball. And it started way back then. Yesterday I told you about their family history and who they are, what they want the world to know. Wikipedia has a whole bunch of stuff on them, but I'm going to tell you what Wikipedia won't tell you. This means something. It's not just a weird costume. Every costume has a lot of symbolic meaning, and we're going to break it down. Rothschilds are real party animals. They have been hosting the weirdest, most elaborate parties for hundreds of years. Hundreds. Someone asked me if that was the nanny. The real question is, do you see how tall that entity is? Keep that in mind. The horned figure has to do with some people called the Chatu. The Chatu are Freemasons from ancient Egypt. The Chatu were the people that helped Amun-Ra escape when there was the Second Pyramid War. You know, when the Anunnaki bloodlines started warring with each other because Marduk wanted to be in command and he wanted to kick out Enlil and Enki, his father and his uncle, all about that. And it also can go back all the way to the lands of Canaan and the worshiping of Baal, you know, the demon with the horns, with the goat head. Every time that they host one of these elaborate balls, you're always going to have someone is wearing horns, a deer head, goat head, horns. Someone has to be, because it's part of the tradition, it's part of the ritual. These parties are also a ritual. Important families like them will call them family traditions. I call them rituals. So the tradition is the hypothetical ritual. These parties are not just parties where you go, you have fun, and you dress up. There are after-party activities also, which include the ancient tradition of hunting down the stag. I really think that that movie about the bride that was marrying into that millionaire family, and they all did this weird game that they went around, trying to get her at the end, and if they didn't get her by the next day, then she won. You know what I'm talking about? That's the kind of after party I'm talking about. These family traditional things, which intrigues so many people on so many levels. Now, if you'd like to know more about how they descend directly from this high priesthood line that used to worship. And how they came into power through.
Dad, shut the door. It's freezing. Please, you gotta help us.
You're lucky it's Christmas or I call the cops on you, dirty British. Now you and your whole wife get out of here.
Peter, you handle that.
The ancient Egyptian god Ra. Follow for more, because that's going to be my next video.
So this wall is symbolizing the walls of Atlantis. And the wall that you guys are calling the ice wall is actually a stone wall that was guarded by the ancient Elohim. And when the Zeta Greys came in to invade Atlantis, we were actually at the wall fighting. And so, of course, we would have started to lose this.
Where the fuck does this come from? What the fuck are these people talking about?
These creatures, the Zeta Greys were created to wage war against our people. This is around the same time that the moon had came into position. The Zeta Greys warship.
You were speaking about parallel universes, right? How do they exist? I mean, how do we know there's parallel universes?
Is that show you sitting on solid?
Yeah.
It's an atom. That's not solid. It's 0.99999% solid, so it's not solid. It's moving, but you can't go through it yet unless you vibrate right. If you vibrate right, you'll go through that floor. You don't. We live in a magic world. The world is not real. When you sleep and when you awake, it's the same. But only thing when you come to this world, you get your taste. And in your other world, you don't get your taste. That's another universe too. I can control it. And you can too. When you do control, you just don't know it yet. If you think something, and then you say something, and then you go do something, that's gonna happen. If you think like, I wanna be rich, then you're gonna be rich if you start moving like you're rich. So it's kind of like you get to choose. That's one thing I like about life, right? Because you get to choose.
So when we dream, what is that?
You going through that dimension, right? You're supposed to bring information back to us. See, a lot of people just dream and they get up and say, I just had this dream, and they don't understand they supposed to use that information. Because you kind of like got that from God.
So what about the dreams that you can remember it vividly, but it's like gone in a split second, right?
That's when it kind of get confusing. Like, I don't know if I sleep when I'm awake or when I'm sleeping when I'm awake. I kind of like those little shit.
You were speaking about.
Free energy, y'all. Look at it. Watch it pick up. Watch it pick up. And then electric on it, man. The boy got springs on the wheel. Free energy, man.
Most of you didn't know this. If you go to any synagogue during Yom Kippur, you will see that they will use a chicken, rub it on the head and rub it all over the body to cleanse the body, and then they will kill that chicken and throw it at the crossroads after the service. That's precisely what's done in certain Yoruba traditions, but they laugh at us when we do it. But it still goes on in the Hebrew tradition, and the white Jews, as well as the black Hebrew Israelites, still practice this tradition. Most of you didn't.
The reason they tell you to stay away from stones, and the reason they tell you that it's all woo-woo and you should not mess with it and whatever else, because it's reconnecting you. There's memory in stone, just like there's memory in water. So what happens is when you get connected to stones and you get connected to water, you get connected to the earth, you start doing some very...
Yeah, that girl's kind of hot down.
He doesn't have a chance of winning. He gotta be at that school tomorrow to help pick up the pieces when he loses.
It's been a crazy, wild ride. We'll keep going.
On ground, you start paying attention and so a lot of you guys call yourself an alpha wolf, which is not realistic for human males. The reality is, if you look below, there's 12 male archetypes.
So we're falling for the reconstruction paradigm of what they call the great diaspora, etc., to present.
With a touch of a button, the battle begins. On the ground, chemical cloud seeders begin to work the two storm areas. Robot planes seed the clouds from above. The storm centers over Kansas and over Labrador intensify as seeding continues.
Now changing over to Hurricane Center AG.
The fury of the hurricane mounts as 100-mile-an-hour winds lash the sea to a foaming frenzy.
All stations, Sector C. Activate Phase 2 Control Plan Delta. Set vapor rockets for 42,000 feet. Execute as
It's a movie from the 60s.
Calls for a salvo of vapor rockets.
Talking about AI controlling the weather.
Is predicted to take. These artificial clouds will block the sun from evaporating more water to feed the hurricane. The reports coming into the control center indicate that the diversionary cloud seeding over Kansas is now creating a flood danger. Specially equipped robot aircraft are dispatched immediately to release a high concentration of cloud seeding material into the fringes of the storm. Heavier seeding from the ground also helps to subdue the rain by spreading it over a wide.
This is Jacob Boheme. He had this theory that everyone on Earth is either playing good or bad music, and that our beings are actually instruments. So just as musical instruments are carefully crafted, our bodies are carefully crafted by the divine creator. We believe like an instrument, the human soul needs to be properly tuned to resonate with divine harmony. He saw the divine spirit as the wise master that can strike the instrument and bring forth the human's full potential. He gave people a more deeper purpose, seeing themselves as one with the cosmos and the divine. And you could actually channel inspiration and creativity if you were attuned to the right frequency. People were encouraged to align themselves with what they perceived as God's will, so that way their beings can produce the most harmonious music. Next time you might be feeling off key, remember, you're not broke. You might just be tuning up for your next big performance. This is Jake.
Your journey starts here at Utility Trade. And we're going to teach you how to climb poles, pull wire. They're installing insulators, to run equipment. You're going to learn how to drive trucks. Our training prepares you for the real world. You got what it takes to be out there in the snow and ice.
Learning isn't just in the classroom, it's hands-on. I had this substitute teacher, and she came in, and she said, you know, if I pray to the Virgin Mary and ask her for whatever I want, she gives me whatever I want. And I promise her something, and she gives me whatever I want. Like that. And she was Polish. And I sat at the back of the class, and I thought, wow, that sounds great. Because my dad could never afford a bike, you know? He always said, it was the same old thing. It was like, you know, Dad, can I get a bike? You know, and he'd say, son, just keep looking for the dumpster, because I'm sure there's some pizza in there. No, he he would say, yeah, maybe someday, maybe someday. And so I heard this from the substitute teacher, and I went, wow, this sounds great. So I went home. I promised the Virgin Mary that I would say the rosary every night if I got a Mustang bike. And 2 weeks later, I show up in my living room. The whole family's standing around smiling at me, and I go into my bedroom. And my brother comes into the room and says, didn't you see what was in the living room? And I come back out. They're all standing around a green Mustang bike. And I won the bike in a raffle that I didn't enter, is the story. So that's what happened. A friend of mine apparently went into a sporting goods store and entered my name, and I won the bike 2 weeks later after the prayer.
Wow.
And so my life has just kind of been like that ever since. I just asked her what I wanted. I had this substitute teacher, and she came in and she said, if I pray to the Virgin Mary and ask her for whatever I want, she gives me whatever I want.
The face that we have here, it is the face of the earth. It's called Tlaltecutli. It is the guide of the earth. And there's another stone also in the Museum of Anthropology with the same face on it, and they call it Tlaltecutli. In order, they call it the monster of the earth. And on the other side of the room, the calendar, they call it the sun god. But it's actually the face of the earth, Tlaltecutli. His tongue that's sticking out here, it doesn't represent the need to be fed at all. It's a tongue just like myself, just like my own, for speaking. So the grandfather is speaking to us, bringing us a message. Around his face, in these 4 squares that we have here, these 4 squares, that all together, they symbolically paint the image of the wings of a butterfly. And this whole image together is called Olin, movement. It's called Nawi Olin, 4 movement. And these, we have 4 squares, and each has a number 4 in it. It's actually a day sign of the jaguar, a day sign number 4 of the wind, a day sign number 4 of the rain. In this case, it's a rain of fire, and a day sign of number 4 of the water. So what we have actually represented here are the 4 elements that give us life. We have the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water. The 4 elements of life. So the grandfather, we call him the grandfather of the earth. The grandfather speaks to us and tells us, if you want to have life, you need to respect the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water. So you can have life, harmony in your life, you need to respect. The 4 corners of the universe, the north, the west, the south, and the east. That's his mission that we have here. That's a responsibility that's given to us as human beings, to respect these elements and respect these 4 directions that will give us life.
Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that go. Oh, good love, please. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more. Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that go. Oh, good love, please.
Someone said they didn't. Oh, mama. Can you take a video of me? Use products for my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have some brand new num-nums. So check it out. We have this really cool sour candy that my friend has hooked me up with. This is Final Boss Sour with real fruit, level 2 sours, level epic sours. So you see the package is really small, but these things pack a big punch. Let's see how we do on the rip. That's a 10 out of 10 on the rip. I'm scared. Honestly, guys,
This is a fantastic snack. One of my favorite elements about this is that it really does taste fresh. It tastes like it's made with good ingredients. I am gleeking all over my mouth. You want to see? Fine.
We're already in World War III. Cutie pie. Cupcake. Okay? We're already in World War III, sweetheart.
A propane tank? Yeah, I don't know if it blows up or not.
That's crazy.
Fuck your moderation, bitch. I'm watching Family Guy. Watching Family Guy. I've downloaded a lot of propaganda into my brain. I'm convinced we're in World War III and the AI is controlling us remotely. And there's something to do with some type of pagan gods. But you know what? That's okay. Because I'm a potato. Wow, morph into a potato head. Okay, I'm going to try to sleep, and then in an hour I will go back live again, probably.